today.
1st and 10 from the 33. Woodside fires. Looked like it was high, but it was caught by Jon'Vea Johnson. What we got here?
Well, I'm going to trust in Woodside. He knew where he wanted to go, and maybe one of the receivers wasn't where he was supposed to be. When you have a redshirt senior quarterback.
Being out of position that time, a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. Woodside down the middle, wide open, but incomplete. Thrown. Woodside delivers on the post, incomplete. And it's a 3. On the handoff, it's Swanson. A flag down on the play. Swanson. Ball all the way back at the 27-yard line. Woodside on the play fake. Caught! Touchdown! Johnson!
Johnson's a first-team All-MAC guy, and he got on top of Brown, and then a perfect throw. We're on, but this is why we're starting at the 18.
And there you go, the clarification, 1st and 10, and Desmond Phillips with nowhere to go. It's going to lose a few yards.
Pretty aggressive today.
Loss of 3 on the play, back to the 15, out of the backfield, complete. Woodside finds his target out of the backfield. That's
Toledo, as Ohio showed everybody a few games ago.
See what they do here on 3rd and 7, bringing a little bit of heat. Woodside, though, steps up and fires a dart to Jon'Vea Johnson. Complete.
Yeah, but Jonesy, no heat on that play. Look at the pocket. They pick everything up, only a 3-man rush, and you have a nice little cross over the middle, and you got jump.
Woodside out of the shotgun. Nice inside handoff to Swanson. They go quick. Swanson again picks up the 1st down, and 23 yards rushing the last time these two teams played. Under heat, Woodside caught at the 20-yard.
People inside, and that opens up a lane. You see the window there. No linebackers, no safeties underneath.
Boy, Rod Heath. Swanson inside with nowhere to go, brought down. Play clock down to 3. Woodside gets it off in time. Under heat, delivers. Caught by Johnson. And they're going to say that his knee touched down.
On that side. Watch the right knee. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
From our broadcast position, his back was to us, and boy, Woodside took a hit.
Yeah.
Woodside is connected on his last 5 passes. Under heat. Incomplete at the 12-yard line for Akron's D.
Yeah, and because they got pressure. Look at all the guys they break. Little corner blitz there. That gets them some help.
It's about their strength of schedule, but they've done what they've supposed to do so far. This is Seymour, the Chief Seymour on the run. In 7-0. Toledo is 2-3 all time in MAC championship games. This is Logan Woodside showing off his running skills out to 5th-year senior, stuck around. Fumble, ball loose, and it looks like Akron might have recovered. Pouncing on the loose ball right here.
Yeah, that never got off the ground. I mean, that's as bad a snap as you will see. That was supposed to be a shotgun snap. Never got off the ground. It just dribbled away.
Swanson in the backfield on 1st down and 10. Woodside complete to Deontay Johnson. And Johnson 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Right back to the action. They run it. Swanson down to the 2-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Swanson cuts it up and makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
Got it done, and Swanson gets to finish it off. And oh, Jones.
I jumped into that on my own, folks. Art Tompkins in the backfield. Swing pass complete by Woodside to Desmond Phillips. And Phillips knocked out of
situations and become a star.
School's all-time leading passer.
Right.
He wasn't always the #1 guy, but learned how to become it. Art Tompkins on the handoff. Down to the 38.
He threw it, and for 2 years he's been a starter and a star.
Last year led the country in touchdown passes. Here he hands it off to Art Tom. Ohio State Toledo first saw him and offered him. The screen pass complete to Johnson. Deontay Johnson having a day. Fumbles it though out of bounds. No.
His ability to run after the catch. Little hitch. He gets a couple blocks. He's in the middle of the field. And this is something that probably should have gone all the way. And then he loses the ball.
Akron had an opportunity to pounce on it, but couldn't quite get there in time.
Yeah, this
10, just shy of the 15. Tompkins between the tackles put his hat down and barrels it. Tompkins on the handoff, cuts it up and is brought down right at goal. Woodside on the fade. Caught! Touchdown, Johnson!
Spotted back towards that back pylon. Receiver knows that. Johnson knows that's where he needs to be turning and looking for it. And a nice little one-handed grab. Everybody can make one-handed catches now.
It's becoming a Fisher in motion. Swanson in the backfield. Handoff is to Swanson, who picks up 4. How do you spell blowout? Underneath, Woodside completes it. Approaching 4 minutes to go in the first half. It's been all Toledo. Woodside keeps it on the bootleg, slides in at the
3. Where does it get cut?
Second down and 4. Logan Woodside, play fake. Pass incomplete and actually broke 4. That's going to be Swanson. And Swanson going to come up short, but they are on the fringe.
If you just lose to the number 2 team.
We'll see what the committee comes up with on 4th down. They convert. Jon'Vea Johnson with the catch.
Ranked in the top 10 at the time. It makes no sense to me.
First down and 10. Woodside underneath, picked off by Ulysses Gilbert. And he's thinking 6, but tripped up in midfield.
Just grab him. Look to the left of your screen. There it is. There's the hold. Whips around, jumps in front.
You like that as a defender.
Nothing wrong with that. He gets his hands on him, jumps in front there because you can make contact before the ball's in the air. That's a nice play, and Woodside's like, hey, he held him.
He sure did. Ohio State's going to be the best team they play this year. Swanson in the backfield. And a nice run by Swanson.
When you play a team, if they're ranked 10th, that doesn't matter. It's where they are at the end of the year that matters in terms of building a resume.
I
think it was a case of there was nobody else to put it 1.
Here's Swanson again between the tackles, about a yard shy of.
Georgia knocks off Auburn. Georgia's going to wind up in that top 4.
Yeah. Wide open. That's the tight end, Rossi. And from the 43. It's been all Rockets here in the first half. That pass incomplete at the 30-yard line, intended. Second down and 10. Motto's defense under duress here. Pass complete to number 7, Jon'Vea Johnson. Toledo has amassed 200 yards in this quarter. Woodside threw it as he was hit by Ulysses Gilbert. And a nice pressure and hit on Woodside.
No, he does a tremendous job fighting through what was supposed to be a block by Bryce Harris, 72.
Taking a shot into the end zone. Touchdowns!
Justin saw, you didn't see Daly get his head around and find the football. He doesn't find the ball. You have to know where you're on the field and expect the ball. But Daly doesn't find the ball, has no idea it's thrown. Johnson and Woodside have done that a million times in practice. They know when it's
in the backfield on 1st down and 10. Swanson on the handoff, got an alley over the left side. Nice straight arm at midfield and down to the 43-yard line. Wave him off, couldn't reach him.
Yeah, just watch the end of the run. He gets a huge hole up front, but watch the end and the aggressiveness, the way he goes after George to get an extra 10 yards there. This is...
We're set. Woodside on the out to the far side of the field. Boy, Rod, that's a good-looking throw, isn't it, Q? Really, really lucky. But most likely, probably not. Especially in a game of this magnitude. Davis making the tackle in the backfield that year for Coach Bowden. Nice pass over the middle, complete to McKinley Lewis. Close to it.
Put the ball in the belly of his running back, read the linebacker, sees that he's coming up, and just throws that slant. Choice, run it.
Drive of the third quarter. They fake the jet sweep, the handoff to Seymour, and Seymour picking up another bar from the 8. First and goal. And this time Seymour brought down here. Gilbert provided it in the first half. They hand it off to Swanson on the loose, lunging, ball came loose, but they're going to rule him down at the 1-yard line.
And Bell has him sized up as you see the end of the run.
Yeah, knee down there.
Yeah, knee down before he breaks the plane. It's a good call. But he had Bell in the end zone, and boy, did he juke him. Here's your other look. Knee is down, and he is losing the ball as he reaches it. I think that's a good spot.
Yeah. Got a timeout on the field here. Call it in real speed.
After further review, the runner fumbled the ball short of the goal line. It went into the end zone and was recovered in the end zone by Akron. Therefore, it is a touchback. Timer, please reset the game clock to 11:16.
Back everyone at the Marathon Mac Football Championship, part of Dr. Pepper Championship Week on ESPN, presented by Vizio. The catch made by number 3, Deontay Johnson.
It's the next couple years.
We saw Brian Kelly, former Western Michigan coach, parlay that into a big time.
Being a champ in your own conference before you talk about anything else.
3rd down and 2. Swanson off tackle to the left side.
Championship game MVPs who went on to be first-round draft picks in the NFL.
Roethlisberger, of course, for me to start.
Corey Davis
up here. 2nd and 10. I think that's the first time I got it all year. Handoff to Swanson. So let's come back to our 3rd down and 7. Don't always have to go to those Power 5 conference schools. That pass a little bit hot for the intended 5-receiver formation. Little receiver screen complete to number 4, McKinley Lewis. Like you, Rod. 2nd down and 9. Over the middle, complete at the 31-yard line. Good pass. He has been picture perfect here today. Going up top. I said almost picture perfect. Out of bounds, down in 10, and right now honoring that commitment in the best way. Played 4 games with a broken ankle that year. That pass complete at the 20-yard line to go out there each week, and he ended up playing 4 games with that broken ankle. They handed off to Deontay Johnson on the jet sweep into the bound. Didn't quite work. Ended up finding a spot that works for him into the end zone, and incomplete over the head of Darrell Richards. Blitz comes at him, no problem. Touchdown, Seymour. Really great story, and proving that sometimes, yes, it does take a village. Terry Swanson on the run picks up about 2 yards. Snap a little bit high, looking over the middle, and intercepted. Woodside turns it over. Jordan George with the pick, still on his feet, and finding his way down to the 30-yard line.
Oh, he sits back there, he sees this, and Woodside doesn't see him. Look at him come flying over. That's just reading the quarterback, breaking on it. That is his 5th pick of Nelson at quarterback.
See what they do here. Cato Nelson taking a shot in the end zone. Wolf, touchdown, Akron.
It was hovering around 50% coming into this ball game, but look at this dime. He drops that perfectly there, and then you see some great handwork by Austin Wolf. That is fantastic. And that coverage actually isn't that bad.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Touchdown.
1st and 10. They hand it off to Seymour. Logan Woodside out of the shotgun. Hands it off again to Seymour. A gaping hole and a good gain. Ball came loose. Are you going to say he was down?
Was he?
No signal.
Well, keep in mind,
Yeah.
the replay booth officials review every play, regardless of whether they stop the action or not.
Kamara made the tackle on the play. There's the final look at it.
That ball looks like it might be coming out before that knee hits the ground. Ball's coming out. I was going to say,
After further
first
review,
half.
the runner did fumble the ball, and it was recovered by Akron. Therefore, it'll be first down Akron at the 42-yard line. Timer, please reset the game clock to 13 minutes and 50 seconds.
First down and 10 coming back the other way. Logan Woodside handing it off. A yawning hole for Swanson. Off to the races. Terry Swanson, touchdown.
It doesn't get much better than this. Watch the double team here and the kick out there and the hole that it creates. Ain't that pretty?
Yes.
That's just fantastic.
You could drive a bus in through there.
You talk about your offensive line getting it done.
Way for Logan Woodside. Woodside hands it off to Terry Swanson. Let's go back to Adnan. Hands it off again to Swanson. Rod, we were talking about Logan.
Places to have leagues in play, but not like it is today.
This is a give to Swanson, and Swanson close to the first down.
That ball and take the sack.
First down and 10, 6:09 to go. Hand off to Swanson.
Some of those rumors.
Yeah.
I mean, that could have affected them in the second half.
It's tough to be in a vacuum these days. All the social media going on. This is Seymour, director. Talented group of people behind the camera you never get a chance to see, as Shaquille in the college football playoff, as many as 10 teams, 8 teams, anywhere between there have a shot at ending up in the top 4. This is Tompkins. So give it to the score. Very similar to the previous game that they played back in October. Pass incomplete underneath to Tompkins.